everyone. My name is Anika Rajagopal, and I've been dancing with Vani Auntie and ECPA for over 14 years now. And over the past 14 years, I've had the amazing privilege to work with so many talented teachers and friends and dancers. And nowhere else have I met people who are so talented and confident, yet so humble in everything they do. And I didn't realize until recently how lucky I am to be surrounded by such kind and helpful people. The moms that I grew up with that taught us our dances and helped us through everything, and all the mentors I have that pushed me to be a better dancer and a person. Dancing with these people has given me role models who inspire me to work harder, amazing friends who make even the most tiring days enjoyable, and committed moms who push me to be the best version of myself. I have made some of my best friends in dance, and we've seen each other through our highest and lowest. Everyone is so willing to help each other, and everyone's there for each other. The ECPA family has been so loving and supportive, and everyone is so welcoming. Along with having such a great group of people surrounding me, I'm so honored to have Vani Auntie as my teacher. Vani Auntie has always been the most kind and encouraging and loving person, and every class with her is so exciting. I've been so fortunate to have amazing opportunities to perform that have made me a better dancer and a better person, more importantly. Vani Auntie doesn't just teach you how to dance, she teaches you how to live life. I've learned time management, working in a team, discipline, all through dance. Vani Auntie also instills these good qualities and life lessons in all the students she teaches. I'm so grateful for the past 14 years with ECPA and Vani Auntie, and I know that dance will continue to be a very important part of my life. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Sukirta. Many of you may know me as Suki. I have been dancing for 11 years, and 8 of those years have been here at ECPA. If there's one thing you need to know about ECPA, it's that once you join the school, you are immediately part of a family. I've enjoyed dancing for my whole life. I always looked forward to coming to my classes on Sunday mornings and Wednesday nights, but over the past few years, Vani Auntie has really taught me what it means to love dance. Bharatanatyam has become a way for me to express and enjoy myself, no matter what else has been going on. I instantly just forget everything else and I just dance, and it's a really great feeling. As I started helping out with some of the younger kids' classes, I realized how much of a joy it is not just to teach this dance form, but also improve myself while doing it. Thanks to Vani Auntie, I've gone from being a shy and quiet girl to now being confident in everything that I do. I'm so grateful that I get to spend so much time doing something that I love with so many people that I love. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the show.
Good afternoon. My name is Radhika Molistanam, and I'm one of Vani's students. So the last time I was on stage at an ECPA event was at my daughter Ashna Molistanam's Arangetram about a little under 2 years ago. And when she went away to college in a different state across the country later that year, I briefly thought that my dance journey would come to somewhat of an organic end. I had moved on to a different stage in my life, and I didn't expect to be as involved. The fact that I'm still here is a testament and speaks volumes about the influence Vani has on our lives. And not just directly on my life, but also in instilling discipline and love for dance in Ashna, who was very actively encouraging me. In her own words, she's like, "Mom, you get to dance with Vani Auntie. You cannot stop, so you gotta go." So when this opportunity came up to speak, I was, I think, the first one to raise my hand. Vani can maybe vouch for the accuracy of it, but I'm pretty sure I'm the first one. So about a week ago, I was at the rehearsal performances, and for those who have not been there, the only way I can explain it is the situation is electric. If you take a moment to listen, there is this buzz and crackle of excitement, energy, and above all, there is love and acceptance. We will not talk about the fact that beneath all that, we're probably driving Vani crazy, but we're not going to talk much about that. I looked around that day and I realized these are my people, this is my tribe, this is my community. There is a sense of belonging, excuse me, there's a sense of belonging that Vani and the ECPA family builds. A sense of acceptance of who you are as a person and as a dancer. A sense of encouragement to be the best version of who you are. And beyond that, just the tiny little push to strive just a little bit harder, more than what you think you can do. Here is a great example to prove my point. During one of the rehearsals, one of the dancers had a cramp in their leg. I was watching, and it was quite obvious, and I kind of expected the dancer to stop. But to my complete surprise, they flexed their legs, stretched a little bit, right out in the pose that they were holding, and they continued dancing. If you were watching, it would have been hard-pressed not to be impressed by this young dancer. This is just one example amongst countless others, and it would just probably take me hours if I went on to list everything that I have seen over the years. I have seen performances that have given me goosebumps. There have been performances that have plain brought tears to my eyes, and there have been some that are just pure, scintillating, and such a joy to watch. And I am so happy that I am a part of this group. The CEO of an organization is not only there to ensure the running of the organization, but they are also the CEO of culture, the corporate culture. And while ECPA is not corporate America, it would be a front runner in instilling culture if it were one. And the CEO of ECPA, Vani Iswara, takes the top spot in this world that she has built over the years. Dance is not only the only art form that she teaches you attitude, she teaches perseverance, she teaches strength, she teaches grace, she teaches charity, and above all, the willingness to go above and beyond. It always gives me so much joy when I run into some of the senior students that I have seen over the years, and they acknowledge you with this beaming smile and a greeting. Their humility and grace and their willingness to jump up and help no matter what is asked of them is a trait that very few organizations can hope to emulate. And if you're new to the team, know that you will be enveloped in Vani's love and the fierce way in which she protects her cubs. I mean her kids. And that is my soapbox, and I'm going to get off now. I hope you're all enjoying the performances. And to Vani and all her kiddos, I love you all. You're all awesome. Thank you.
I'm Sita Chandrashekar, Malini's mom. Malini started her dance journey when she was about 5 years old in the Flower Mound studio under Vani's guidance. She was enjoying her weekly classes and she has been practicing. When she completed her 6th grade, we decided to move to India for 2 years and come back. There was a lot of excitement and some uncertainties when we chose to do that. But Malini's biggest worry was how she will continue her dance. So we asked Vani, and Vani asked us to come to her house, and she comforted Malini, saying that she can continue in India and she can come back and enroll again in ECPA. So as she suggested, we enrolled with a guru that will follow the same Kalakshetra style of dancing. And when we were there, our relatives, friends, everyone will ask, why can Malini not continue her dance here and complete her Arangetram here? And we used to dodge that question all the time. But at one point, they wanted to really know, they were very curious to find out why we would not do our Arangetram in India. So they asked Malini, we have a lot of good musicians here. We can find accompanying artists here. We can find good gurus here. In Hyderabad, we can book you Ravindra Bharati. Why would you not do an Arangetram here? Give us one reason. And Malini was very clear. She said, my dance teacher is not just any guru. She is my second mom. So they understood that, yeah, thank you. They understood that she can only perform where she feels like she has a sense of belonging. And we came back when she completed her 8th grade, and since 9th grade, she again enrolled. And then we are thankful to Vani, Nani, and all the senior teachers and all the senior students. in helping her to have a very smooth transition back to her Bharatanatyam. And this summer, she will be performing her Arangetam. I'm so happy that she got back and she is continuing her beautiful dance art form. Thanks to ECPA family. Thanks to all of you. Bye.
Hi, my name is Sashwati Ramakrishna and I've been learning dance for 6 years. When I first started learning dance, I was really shy to dance in front of a large audience. But as years went by, Vani Auntie, Reshmi Auntie, and Pinky Auntie have made me get better and better. And today I'm dancing Boshambo and Balachi Pushpanjali more confident than when I started. And I'm also helping a small group, all thanks to Vani Auntie. And I look forward to many more years with ECPA, and I love you, Vani Auntie.
Hi everyone, my name is Harshita and I'm a senior dancer at ECPA. I would like to share a little bit about my experience with ECPA and dance with you all. I came to Vani Auntie when I was 11 years old from a different studio, and at the time I mainly only liked dance because my parents put me in it. Coming to ECPA as a new student was so nerve-wracking for me. I was scared Auntie or my group wouldn't like me, but in reality I was brought in with the biggest welcome and the most supportive group who are still my good friends today. The more I just came and danced, whether it was a simple jeti or something more complicated, my love for dance grew and it became something I wanted to do rather than my parents' desire. It's so beautiful to think how dancing together can create a bond and bring people together. There isn't a day that goes by that I don't think of my dance family, and it has become such a staple part of my everyday life. Vani Auntie has been so supportive through it all, and I truly am so lucky to have her as my teacher. No matter what was going on in school, I knew I could always look forward to coming and dancing at the studio. I wish to grow my dance journey for many years to come and continue to make Vani Auntie proud. Thank you, enjoy the show.
Hello everyone, my name is Sahana and I've been part of ECPA for the past 10 years. If I could describe ECPA in one word, it would be family. Over the years, I have made some of my closest friends that I now consider my sisters through our shared passion for Bharatanatyam. Gaining a deeper connection for dance was all because of Vani Auntie. I'm truly blessed to have Auntie as my teacher because dance would not be my passion if it wasn't for her. Over the years, I've developed such a close bond with Auntie and she has become like my second mom. During classes, Auntie identifies my strengths and weaknesses as a dancer and motivates me to practice more to correct them. She also inspires me to come out of my comfort zone and try new movements or expressions. Apart from dance, Vani Auntie is a wonderful person I can get advice from. I can always go to Auntie whenever I'm unsure about what to do about a certain situation, and she always guides me in the right direction. I'm truly thankful for having Auntie in my life, and Auntie, if you're hearing this, I love you very much. Another huge reason dance became so important to me is because of my older akkas. When I was young, after my piece was over during annual recital, I would sit in the audience and admire the akkas dancing on stage. It inspired me to one day dance just like them. Now I have the absolute pleasure of dancing alongside these akkas, which I feel so blessed to be doing. This has created such a strong bond, and I consider them my older sisters I can always lean on. I love them so, so much. I'm so thankful for ECPA for giving me a community I can lean on as I grow as a dancer. Thank you so much and enjoy the show.
Hey, good evening everyone. Some of you may know me, I am Shilpa Nayak. I'm associated with Vani, Nani and ECPA almost 14 years now. My older one was 5 when we joined, and I can't say thank you enough because through ECPA, Vani and the whole dance family, my daughter's glued to the culture. Even though I do at home, but this is where they learned about all the mythology, manners, traditions, rituals, knowing how to do abhinaya through and show those feelings, whether it's Radha Krishna or, the other aspects of the whole mythology. Through the journey, right, we were so amazed the way Vani has institutionalized the whole thing. It's like a family and everyone here are like a close-knit, and that's what drew us towards Vani. And Vani and Nani made this as a place where everyone can come, dance with joy, no judgment, and she ensures that everybody thrives in this art form. And that's what exactly happened with my family, and I wanted to share with you all. If you have little kids, just enjoy this journey, because a day will come your child may do Arangetram, and that's like a milestone that you don't want to miss. Doesn't mean it's mandatory, but trust me, it's one of the best things that you can have. For me, my older one, when she was learned like 10 years, Vani told that she's ready, and we embarked on this Arangetram journey. That's when, through leaps and bounds and exponentially, Isha learned things, and we too as a parents, and we got glued to this ECPA family. And I really thank Vani, Nani, and all the kids, right? Aditya, Saket, and Shashank. They came to the events, they do things for your Arangetram, and every other family helped. So I would say, sit back, for the new parents especially, or who are through halfway, that just enjoy the journey. A time will come, your child will be ready, and when you watch them on the stage 3 hours dancing, showing what they learned all along, and especially Vani brings out the strengths of them out, and she makes sure their weaknesses are converted to strengths, and that's it. We today, even it's like 1.5 years after my older one's Arangetram, I just put that video and watch it over the weekend. It gives me so much joy and fulfillment. So thank you, Vani, Nani, and whole ECPA. And my second one is with Vani now 8 years. So I'm looking forward for beautiful journey, and it doesn't stop here, right? After Arangetram, my older one is continuing. Just this time she's not here because she had a stress fracture till like end of February. But then I'm looking forward for a long journey with Vani, ECP, and you all. So thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Vidya Melarkot. I am Vani's student. Bharatanatyam has been allowed since I was a very little girl. I started my first Bharatanatyam class when I was in 3rd grade. I remember my first class even now. My Tattaravu steps. Just within 1 month, my grandfather visited us, and he said, "Your girls are not supposed to dance." So there went 3 classes into Bharatanatyam. I stopped dancing. I was never allowed to dance. Now, I will be 45 in the next 6 months. 17 of us started dance 4 years ago with Vani. All adults, except for 2 girls, who will kill me if I don't mention that they are younger than 40, Suja and Ramya. Otherwise, the rest of us are above 40. And we've formed this really wonderful team together, Monday at 8 p.m., all working women, all balancing kids, their classes. Many of our kids are blessed to go with Vani as well. We balance our work, our travel. A lot of us travel. We come to class at 8, or sometimes Vani is amazing. She allows us to be on Zoom because of our travel. We all dance, and we forget everything else. This has only been possible by a lot of people around us. One, I have to mention my love for dance. I put my 2 girls into dancing. It was not easy. My older one, she started when she was 10 years old. I told her, please give me 2 years, Arna. 2 years, just go, don't ask me anything, just do this. And then if you don't love it, or you don't get it, I will stop it. But within 2 years, Vani and Pinky and Reshmi turned her around. She loves dance. My younger one is another big challenge. When she was 5, I wanted to put her in class. Her deal was much larger. Every class that she goes to with Pinky, I have to give her $5. So as soon as she finishes our 1 hour of class, she comes out and says, "Mommy, pay up." So, but now, it stopped, and she loves dance too. She watches her older sister dance, and it's amazing that both my girls are enjoying this art and loving it. Like I said, this is not possible without the support. My friends, my 17 friends, who've become a great friends to me, support in every way. We've come a long way, I think. My husband, who supports us, and I'm sure every single one of us have husbands that support us in this endeavor. And very recently, when I went to India, I had a chance to perform Akhilandeshwari to my family, my mom, my dad, and my grandmother of 93 years old. The same group of people that said you cannot dance. My daddy pulled up his camera and wanted to record the entire thing. My mom went back in the room and called the cook and the servant maid and said, you have to watch Vidya dance. My grandma, it was interesting, she sat down and watched the entire thing. And she said, for those of my Tamil friends, Vidya inga va. First allam okay. Last la Kali pose vartha matrum ugron jasti aganam. So that means, all the beginning portions are fine, but when you take the Kali pose, your anger and your face should emote that. So I was very, very happy about that. Thank you, Vani. Thank you, Pinky, for all of the things you do for us. I say this from the bottom of my heart. I know all of the 17 people in our class have started this because we wanted to learn it when we were younger. And it's not easy because our old bones, if you have to stay in Aramandi or Murmandi for the long time, it's not easy. But Vani has given us a chance, and as you think about yoga classes and others, you say, this is the right way of doing it, but if your knee hurts, don't trouble yourself, do it this way. Her creativity oozes out, I think, when she's looking at us. It's amazing to dance every week. It's amazing to see my kids dance every week. It's amazing to form such good friendship. Thank you so much, ECPA family.
Namaskarams to everyone. My name is Mrs. Aarti Premnath, and my daughter is a student of Srimati Vani Iswara, and she has been with Vani for past 7 years, and we are very thankful. Just 2 years back, there was a situation because of which we had to move to India temporarily, and both our kids, they are learning Indian art from teachers here. So we requested Vani if she could continue dance for our daughter over Zoom. And of course, COVID was prevailing that time, so classes were on Zoom. But even after that, Vani continued to take classes through Zoom for our daughter Raghavi, and we feel very blessed that she agreed to do that. And our daughter, it's a Guru Shishya thing. Our daughter also, she got someone to look up to when she joined ECPA, right away. So she will never leave Vani. We are very thankful, and we are very blessed that in spite of all circumstances, both Guru Shishya are together, and we pray, as parents, both me and my husband, we pray that the journey should continue. And I also want to mention that in addition to the art, what we really look up to at ECPA is, when we look at all the students, advanced students, senior students, Arangetram students, it's a whole package. Vani also develops like so many amazing qualities of leadership in them through the art, submission to the art form, purity of the art, and discipline, humility, inclusion, all these things. So truly we feel blessed. And thank you for listening. Thank you for the opportunity.